Good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? All right. Though tonight may very well be our last play session for Hogwarts Legacy. And we are starting it.
Revelio.
I know I saw something. Swore I saw something. The ceiling of the Great Hall has been bewitched to mimic the sky above the castle. I swore we already had that one. So this may very well be our last play session of Hogwarts Legacy. We should be doing the last of the main quest at least tonight. Alright. So first we're going to meet Poppy though.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Isidora finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it.
God.
And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
Don't do that.
You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Beast friends. I don't know how these puzzles work. No, I don't know. I honestly do not know. want to see if I can brute force it. Alright, I don't want to stand here all day trying to figure that out, so... let's just move on. Map chamber. I've upgraded our gear. So even I've upgraded it all of it to level 3. And I've also put in traits to help defend us from goblins and do more damage. Keeper's Cavern. I figure we'll probably mostly be fighting goblins down here. I could be wrong, but I think it's a good guess based off the fact that Ranrock is who we're supposed to be facing.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
And there's the drill.
Of goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Revelio.
I don't think he would have left this to his
If his
underlings.
royalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! It must be here somewhere.
We'll have to get it closer.
Renrook, we'll be clean.
Places!
Cover up, boy. Coming back this way.
Potato!
Why can't I keep on? Let's get this over with.
More of them!
Someone's taken out last me!
Confringo! Glacius!
No!
Defender!
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Revelio.
Another one. Oh, patrol. Maybe I should put some defenses in patrol.
Where are the professors? Places. Potato. Stupid. You fought one of these. This one's almost down. Stupid one.
Ooh,
You will not take what is not yours.
those upgrades have made a difference.
You can't stop us. Ranrock will reign supreme.
Crucial. Places. Defender, you're no match for us. Confringo.
Really it is.
Confringo. Bombarda.
A dead end. Now what?
Don't worry, it's not a dead end.
Revelio.
Ah. I made this game more difficult on myself by not having upgraded our
Professor,
gear sooner.
That wall, that's the way forward.
Very protective, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
I was thinking we'd have to do some ancient magic stuff, not...
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Not your best.
Places! Defender! Confringo! Potato!
Rather what a fortunate end for you.
Places! Confringo!
Won't get away with that.
Defender!
Oh, I thought we were done.
Places! Confringo! All maps! Crucial! Confringo!
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Confringo! Revelio! We're getting closer, Professor. That way!
How are they operating in here?
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They've got this. Time to move.
Can we
We're
stay and
in the thick
watch?
of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge.
They've already had time to set up camp. I feel like watching McGonagall and
Timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Molly Weasley.
Thank you, Professor.
Revelio. Confringo.
How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo.
Ranrock's plan will fail. Let's get this out. Rub, rub.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two!
Stop him!
One less shoot.
Confringo.
Now, Professor Fig, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
Professor Big.
Is he? What is it? Confringo.
Big ain't doing nothing compared to us.
Expulso!
Uh-oh. Reparo, quick! Reparo.
That's our way forward.
Sentinels.
The wand! Quickly!
How did Fig know that was the time to use the wand?
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
Oh, why'd you have to say it?
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isidora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isidora's fate?
Oh, I don't like any of those answers. I want to go with if we leave it here, then it's just going to be at risk of getting taken again. That's not an answer. But whatever.
Isidora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Just like that. He broke it, just like that. One simple spell.
Goblin kind shall answer to no one.
Dude, you ain't goblin no more.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child.
Having no effect on the dragon. Protego! Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Flipendo. Repulsor. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. That did the trick. You now, Ranrock. Repulsor. Accio.
There seems to be some fight in you after all. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Are you on the ground now?
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. You can't stop me. Two sources of power. Lumos. Accio. Protego. Incendio.
I am doing some dumb stuff right now.
Accio. Defendo.
What was wrong with me?
Don't like that very much, do you? Places. One by. I'm on it, Doctor. You can't run forever. There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Protego, stupefy. Glacius. Bombardo. Levioso. Defendo. Devolso. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Confringo. Defendo.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
Now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock. Confringo.
Think you can stop me?
Protego. Defendo. Levioso. Flipendo. Defendo. Might as well be.
You'll never break this power from me.
This is for Professor Fig. Accio. Repulsor. Levioso. Flipendo. Defendo. Thank you, Marion. For everything.
Did we put it back in the repository? So did it not make a difference what we said?
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Horrible headmaster.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserved to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
Guess we're not done quite yet. But I didn't pick up on that. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that. Congratulations. You have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exam fast approaching, Now is a good time to review your field guide, progress, and explore the world. Finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests and complete your field guide as you see fit. All right. I'm gonna let this sit here for a second. I'm gonna look and see how to
I
do
have
those
news
doors.
about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
I'm still gonna let it sit a second. And look, I want to see how you solve those doors. Let's see. Okay. We're going to go. I'm looking at how to find the way to answer those door puzzles. So I want to do that real fast. So we're going to fast travel the divination classroom. So it's supposed to be simple math. Junction, make a right. Okay. So this is where it's at. This is how we learn it. So the answer has to be 9. Is that what I'm understanding? All right. We found the cipher page. Let me see if there's an image of it so I can actually see it while we do this. Okay. So assuming we want the answer 9 on the first one, the dragon is 3, and then we have 2, so 5, so we need a 4, and 4 is a bird? That thing. Whatever that is. Okay. Then we want 4, so we need a 3. So the dragon. Or the hydra. That. That is... You would never just learn this.
Revelio.
This classroom, arithmetic classroom. This classroom is where students learn about the magical properties of numbers and numerology. There were a great many opt instead to spend the period counting mooncalves while nodding off at their desk. Makes sense. Okay. Let's do this one first. 15. Okay, so that's 5 plus lizard is 6. That's 11. So we need a 4, which is the bird-looking thing again. And then we need 13 plus owl or sloth is 0. So 5. We need a 5, which is the 5-legged creature thing again. That thing.
Revelio.
Interesting. Okay, 17. So 5 and 6 is 11. Plus another 6. So the lizard. And then we need 8. So 7 and 1. So the unicorn. Simple math. If you know what the characters mean. Which, honestly, it's 0, 1. You just start from the left and you count up. 0, 1, 2. No, not quite. Yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Dang. I should have just... Maybe if I had actually tried. Okay. Well, those don't seem to be very important, so... Let's go see Sebastian. Let's go see Ominous. Who's in the Undercroft?
Can't thank you enough for sorting the bells out. They sound magnificent.
To the Undercroft. That didn't look like R1.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Well, thanks, Ominous.
Heard you and Sebastian traversed a mountain in Loyalist territory. You know, that sort of thing could have got you both killed.
Let's walk it. Or we did.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Revelio.
We'll have to go back to our dorm too. Common room.
It warmed my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
You could just hold your hand out.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Leaves us in her office by ourselves. Leaves us in her office by ourselves. What's up? An end-of-year feast in the Great Hall.
By all accounts, Hogwarts would be lost without you.
I remember seeing Blackboard Fed. We're trying to figure out those doors. Ooh, little leopard.
Confringo!
No, guess not. $11 plus 3 is 14, so 7. No. 8. We need 8 because it's plus 2. So 2, 3. Spider. $17 is whatever that is, plus whatever that is. Instead of counting it, I'm just going to look at it. 9 plus 5 is 14. So 3 is the Hydra.
Revelio.
The statue is the imitation grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's uncoctus unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Where? Sorry. I forgot what I said the answer was there for a minute.
Revelio.
Oh no, Sir Fitzroy, my toad! He's left me!
It's only her toad, silly.
Perhaps some explanation is in order.
It's nothing.
If it had been my toad, it'd still...
One at a time, please.
Trying to decide if I want to go to the Great Hall or if I want to go to the dormitory first.
Revelio.
I think we want to go to the dormitory first. I think we might have all the discs. I'm not sure though. Oh, okay.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
No! There's still one more! Son of a... Oh. Off to the end of year feast, I guess.
Revelio.
Where... Did I just hear it?
Revelio.
If one trick tickles the pear in the still life painting of a bowl of fruit, it will giggle before turning into a doorknob to allow entry to the Hogwarts kitchens. I came down here thinking maybe the
Revelio.
door was down here. To enter the Hufflepuff common room, one must tap the barrel 2 from the bottom middle of the second row in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. An errant tap will result in the beginning being denied access and doused in vinegar. Ew. We haven't been in the kitchen before.
Aloha Mora.
Gold-rimmed half-moon spectacle.
Revelio. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Rough house gloves? Oh, rough houser gloves.
Revelio.
House elves living quarters. Wow. Ever practical and creative, the Hogwarts house elves have created a cozy village-like home for themselves among these barrels in the Hogwarts kitchens. Of course, one cannot presume to know what they're really like inside, as house elves have an extraordinary magic of their own. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Revelio. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Revelio.
What the heck? Where'd it go?
Revelio.
When Hogwarts house elves place prepared food on these tables, it is magically transferred to the table in the Great Hall directly above.
Revelio.
I went down when I should have went up. Six. 4 plus 2 is 6, so 0. And then 11, so that's 6. So another 5, and 5 is 3. 5-legged, whatever the heck you call it thing.
What are you up to now?
Unidentified hand item. Onward. Hi, Peeves.
He has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black. It's a form. Look at me.
Cheater. Cheaters never prosper. Bogger?
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
We didn't do anything. They should have put house points in the game. Although, much of what you do in this game is outside of the castle, so kind of makes sense, I guess. Ugh. Ugh. Goodness. Credits are going on for a lot longer than I was expecting. While they continue to run, I really enjoyed the game. I am glad that I put it on the back burner while we finished Tears of the Kingdom. Because it made me appreciate the rest of the story a lot more. And I think they stayed pretty true to the Wizarding World. But that's probably going to be it. I'm not one for completionism, so going on to get the rest of the stuff doesn't really appeal to me. But if y'all know of any games coming out in the next, well, little bit or have come out recently that y'all think I should pick up and give a try, let me know. We will be continuing our playthrough of Borderlands. At the moment. And I have a bunch of other stuff in my PlayStation library that we can look at. And expect videos for the edited videos for Hogwarts Legacy and Tears of the Kingdom to be coming soon. I am almost done with Red Dead Redemption 2 and think that I will attempt to do Hogwarts Legacy and Tears of the Kingdom simultaneously. Remember, if y'all enjoyed this playthrough, please like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, y'all have a good night. I am gonna pop off, let the credits roll. You guys have a good night. Goodbye. Hey guys. So I felt bad that we were one coin off from completing the Daedalian key quest. So I went and found it.
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
That's it? Here. Oh. Was it just an appearance? Was it a robe? This one. This is what we just got. Let's go talk to Nellie. See what she has to say. I mean, that was kind of underwhelming. Just a robe. I'm assuming if you play in the other houses, you get a robe as well. Just decorated in their house design.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I took.
I also figured out how to open the eyeball chest. And it is literally you just cast disillusionment on yourself and go open the chest.
Wow, you turned out to be something of a hero, didn't you?
Oh,
Hello,
okay.
Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Very underwhelming. Even she was underwhelmed.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Where does this put us?
Levioso.
Guess we've been here? Maybe? I would continue looking for the field guide pages.
Revelio.
But there's a lot more of them than I thought was left. I thought we only had a couple. But no, we had a couple left.
Aloha Mora.
At Hogwarts. So. There's definitely more at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
A sphinx, a beast with a human head on a lion's body, has been used by witches and wizards for centuries to guard valuables in secret hideaways due to his intelligence and affinity to puzzles and riddles.
Accio.
There's another one. A few of them right here, actually.
Aloha Mora. Levioso. Depulso.
The Pulso Puzzle Room 2. Well, crud. We found it. I guess we do it. Thought our night was over.
Whoa.
Well. Oops. So you're movable.
Depulso.
Do we rotate the room? No.
Accio.
Accio. Accio. Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Lumos. Depulso.
I don't know what this is doing for us, if anything.
Depulso.
And now it can't move at all.
Accio.
Oh, we messed that up. Alright, we're just gonna leave this because we don't need it, and I don't know. So, we trying to do something? We weren't trying to do something, were we? Let me just exit and double check. I don't think we were actually trying to do something. What were we doing? We were just... Oh, I think we were just going down a rabbit hole. But all right, I'm gonna let y'all go. You guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see you in the next one, whatever it may be. You guys have a good night.